Hey everybody, welcome to Move Better Now. This is hip A to P, which means that you're going to be moving the leg out and in. You're going to slide it on a bed or on the ground, kind of like you're doing a snow angel if you're from Wisconsin like I am, or you do a sand angel if you're from the beach, or you're making a leaf angel if it's the fall. So the whole point of this is seeing if the leg is good at moving out or moving in when you're on your back, or if it's challenging. So what you're looking for is a place that feels safe and a motion that feels really challenging. And you're going to take note of that so we can build that exercise at the end. So sliding the leg out and then notice if it feels the same, if it feels different, if there's more of a challenge, if there's any stiffness, or if it feels really strong, feels really free. Because again, this is the detection process of what feels different. Sometimes it's interesting when you actually film yourself doing this because you can see how my leg is going out and across as it's sliding on the table. And when you do this, you can pick out some anomalies that you normally wouldn't see. And as I go back and forth between my right side and my left side, I just do right around 8 reps, and I'm going nice and slow so I can feel the differences between my right side and the left side. If I go too fast, I have trouble detecting what's going on, because if I can't detect it, there is little to no ability to produce the exercise at the end that you're looking for, because you're looking for results of you actually moving and feeling better. And how are you supposed to know that you're moving or feeling better if you can't feel anything? You're the boss. You're the instrument of detection in this scenario. You becoming more sensitive at that is really important. So lastly, as I bring the leg up and down here, it becomes usually pretty tough to do this if the hip is feeling a little off. So make sure that when you're doing this, focus on either the knee slightly bent or relaxed in a straight position, and then try it on the other side and see if the strength is the same, or do you feel it in your back, or do you feel it in your side? Do you feel it in the leg? Do you feel it in the thigh? Where do you actually feel it in the body when you do this? And that's why it's so interesting. You can go back to this exercise at the end to see how everything changes, because you're directly opposing gravity with some pretty small muscles on this one. So now that you have found a position that is challenging but also safe, we're going to focus on 4 separate ways of doing this exercise. You can either do it from your back, and you can push out when you're on your back. Like here's me pushing into the wall with my right leg. That's one position. The second position is pushing into the wall with the opposite leg. So you're sliding across the body and pushing into the wall. These next positions are if you are challenged when you're on your stomach. So here's my left leg pushing out, because if I had trouble sliding my leg out to the side, I'd use the wall for my barrier. If I had trouble bringing my leg across the body, I would take my inside knee, bend it so my outside leg could push against the wall without touching my opposite knee. And that way, I'm at a little bit of a tilt with my entire body so my foot can actually reach the wall. I'm going to start with the ones on your back. So you're going to push into the wall with the suggested or selected leg, and you're going to hold it for about 8-second count and about 20 to 30% of your max ability. From here, you're going to relax for around 8 seconds, and then you're going to start it back up again by pushing into the wall for another 10 to 15 seconds at around 60% of your ability, just to wake up those leg muscles and just push it into the wall and feel what's going on rather than going max effort. And this last one that we're going to do after you rest for that 15 seconds is we're going to push now for around 20 seconds. And I want you to go between 70 and 95% of your ability pushing into the wall and seeing just how that hip and the leg feels when you're done doing that. Here's what it looks like if you choose on your stomach. So from here, I'm going to select the leg that I want to push out into the wall. The top one is my leg going across. My bottom one is leg going out to the side. I'm going to push for that 8 seconds at around 20%, really light, just to get the feel of the muscles working well. The second round, I'm going to go for that 15-second window. So I'm going to rest for that 8 seconds, go for 15 seconds, and this time I'm going to go at around 60% ability, 50 to 60% ability. Then I'm going to rest for that next 15 seconds so that we can go for that 20-second work interval. That then takes us to around 2 minutes rest until we do another activity, or at least a minute rest before we do another activity. You get a chance to really feel what muscles are participating. So in review, the first set's around 30% ability, 8 seconds work with around 10 seconds rest. The second set is around 60% of your ability with 15 seconds work and 15 seconds rest. And the third set is again around 70 to 90% ability with 20 seconds work and 2 minutes rest before you do another exercise. Practice positions that feel good so you know that you are feeling better. Stay fresh and recover. Practice fresh and progress. By the way, if you love Move Better Now, you're going to love Body Explorations. There's 60 days of different routines to find relief and freedom in your body right now. So you can get up off the ground quick, you can recover faster, follow along structure so you always know where you're at. It's zero equipment, so you can do it in an empty room, and it's at a beginner level, so it's super easy and it's super simple. As always, thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.